Welcome to this 10-minute beginner yoga class for hips. It is a wrist-free, knee-free, inversion-free, and prop-free class. So let's go ahead and rest back on your back. And you can go ahead and place your hands on your pelvis, the heels of your hands on your hip bones, fingertips pointing towards your pubic bone. You can stay here, and I'm just going to sit up and share a little bit about the hips before we get started. Your pelvis and hips are the place of exchange between your upper and lower halves of your body. They're responsible for direction and movement. This is a place of movement and energy from your hips down through your legs and into your feet. Hips represent your feelings about the movements you're taking in yourself. Fear of movement, fear of where you're going, fear of having nothing to move towards, and resisting change all shows up in the hips. So I often hear people talking about how hips are all about feelings, and it's true, kind of, but it's more about movement. So let's go ahead with your hands on your hip bones. You're going to rock your pubic bone and tailbone towards the earth, and then you're going to tip up towards the sky. So just imagining that your pelvis is a bowl. You're going to tip that bowl of water up towards your face, and then you're going to tip that bowl of water down towards your heels. Notice how that moves your whole spine, and you have to kind of press into your feet a little bit to make that happen. And then you're going to lift one hip bone and then the other. So now you're tipping that bowl of water from side to side, rolling from one butt cheek to the other. And feel the weight move from one foot to the other. And then take your feet as wide as your mat, arms out to the side, and sway your knees from side to side, and feel the tops of the leg bones rolling through the pelvis. And then you're going to roll all the way to one side. And you're going to come all the way up to standing. Stand at the front of your mat, and you're going to take a step back with your right foot. From here, you're going to come up on your back toe, tuck your pelvis forward, sink down through your sit bones. You're going to inhale, reach your right arm up, and side bend over, feeling that opening in the front of your right hip. And then we'll switch sides. So this time you'll step back with your left foot. You come up on your left toe, tuck your tailbone under, sink down, lift your left arm up, side bend over, and you're feeling the opening in the front of your left hip this time. And then we're going to lower down. We're going to come down we're going to come down to seated. Okay, so you're going to sit. Take your feet out in front of you. Bring the soles of your feet together. You can sit up on a couple of cushions here if that's easier. And you're just going to fold forward. You can inhale up straight and exhale, fold forward. Inhale up straight. Exhale, fold forward. And then you're going to lie down on your back. You've got one more pose before you're going to do your Shavasana. Lying on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. Cross your left ankle over the top of your right thigh. Open your left knee out to the side. Draw your right knee into your chest. Feel the sensation in the outside of your left leg into your left buttocks. You're going to lower this down. Switch sides, crossing your right ankle over the top of your left thigh. Open your right knee out to the side. Draw your left leg in. Hold on behind your knee. Bend your left leg, feeling the sensation in your outside of your right leg and into your right buttocks. And now you can rest back for Shavasana, and I will sit up and read you a poem. So just notice as you're resting in Shavasana how your hips feel different on the ground. This poem is by John O'Donohue. It's called For a New Beginning. In out of the way places of the heart where your thoughts never think to wander, this beginning has been quietly forming, waiting until you were ready to emerge. For a long time it has watched your desire, feeling the emptiness grow inside you, noticing how you willed yourself on, still unable to leave what you had outgrown. It watched you play with the seduction of safety and the gray promises that sameness whispered, heard the waves of turmoil rise and relent, wondered, would you always live like this? Then the delight when your courage kindled, and out you stepped onto new ground, your eyes young again with energy and dream. A path of plenitude opened before you. Though your destination is not yet clear, you can trust the promise of this opening. Unfurl yourself into the grace of beginning that is at one with your life's desire. Awaken your spirit to adventure. Hold nothing back. Learn to find ease in risk. Soon you will be home in a new rhythm, for your soul senses the world that awaits you. So give yourself a thumbs up for completing the class and put I am moving with ease in the comments. Subscribe to this channel for more classes like this, and thank you so much for sharing this class with your friends and your family. Go to melissawest.com/begin for more classes like this. And if you would like an ad-free version, remember that we have ad-free versions in our membership community of this beginner series. I'm sending you much love from beautiful British Columbia. May your joy be as deep as our Pacific Ocean. May you be as rooted as the old growth trees in our forest, and may you be as strong as our mountains. Om Shanti. Namaste.